Welcome back, y'all. What it do, man? What's up, people? What's up, all my loners out there? What it do, man? Yeah, so look, we back again, or should I say I'm back again. And I was just thinking about, how your mental health is way more important than your relationship with friends. Is way more important than a job. And to be honest with you, I think as far as us loners, the reason why we love being alone is because we're protecting our peace as far as like the negativity that some friends might bring. Everybody is not goal orientated, everybody is not positive all the time, and that can just bring you down um if you have the wrong people with you. So you need to understand that as far as relationships and friendships, jobs, family, you got to protect your mental health, you got to protect your peace out there. It don't matter who. If it's your mom, if it's your dad, if it's your cousin, man. If they're around and it disturbs you, that it can almost make you feel a little sickish. When you have negative people, when you have people with bad vibes around you, it can make you feel a certain way. You know, it could just fuck up your whole day. So I think as far as people being loners, or they call us loners, um, we're actually just protecting our peace from the bullshit. I think that's like a great way to think of it, man. Um, is to protect your motherfucking peace at any way possible. Hey, feelings might be hurt, but hey, it is what it is. And you have to take care of yourself first, man. Um, to be real with you, man, you gotta allow life to be amazing. Life is very amazing, man. You gotta be grateful because you gotta understand, man, there's a lot of people that didn't make it today or yesterday or whenever you hear this. If you hear this a week from now, it's a lot of people that didn't make it, but you did. And you got to be grateful for that. I can understand that if you're going through a storm right now, shit might be kind of hard for you and you might not can see your way through it. That's very understandable. But you gotta realize, man, life is still amazing because when you get through it, when you get through that storm, man, it's gonna be such a great feeling. I know I didn't been through some storms, man, and when I came out them storms, man, I was so much stronger. I was so much wiser. It just made me mentally tougher. It I didn't went through depression. I didn't had anxiety attacks. I didn't had all that before in life. And what that did, it built me. It created me to the person I am. It made me mentally tougher than what I was back then. If that ever happens again, then I will just resort to the things that got me over, that pushed me over through the top. And sometimes when you're going through depression, man, working out, reading books, meditating, um, what I'm saying, go talk to a therapist for sure on everything. If you have to do that, go talk to a therapist. I don't know why my people, my black people out there, I don't know why we kind of frown upon talking to a therapist. Like we view therapists like, dang, you got a therapist? You all right? Something wrong? But to be honest with you, a therapist is a great thing. I got a good friend of mine. She a therapist. I call her a celebrity therapist because to be honest with you, she's wonderful. And I always say this every time when I have on a podcast. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they like to vent to Facebook. If they go through whatever kind of situation it is, man, they like to vent through Facebook. You know what I'm saying? They're crying on Facebook. They're making posts and they're doing everything except for reaching out to a therapist. And that just drives me crazy, man. And I think like a lot of people don't know how to really get in contact with a therapist, to be honest with you. They don't know like the routes to take to, what I'm saying, get with a therapist. That's why I like to do my shows um with therapists on there, with counselors on there, so they can kind of like break down how to get in contact with them. And a lot of that stuff is free. Be honest with you, a lot of times your job is paying for that shit. It's not even coming out your pockets, man. It's your job that's paying for it. And people don't be realizing that. Like, man, you ain't paying nothing, man. It's your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, your job will take care of that. Well, most jobs. I don't know if McDonald's or Taco Bell do shit like that. To be honest with you, I'm not sure about that, but most jobs will pay for your therapist, man. And you just gotta do whatever you can, man, to protect your peace, man. Mental health is so important, man. I think the importance of mental health is kind of picking up, but I'm glad like a lot of people are starting to talk about it. Is a lot of people are not hiding it no more and stuff. So I think that's a cool thing, man. I think that's a great thing out there, man. So I mean, I know I'm gonna continue promoting it and keep pushing mental health and ways to deal with depression and anxiety and how to cope with different things, man. Because we all need some help. Some of us learn the hard way. So for us that had learned the hard way, if you could help somebody out there, I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, that's dope. And you know, shout out to everybody that's fighting it, that's going through it. I wish y'all the best, man. I'm gonna pray for y'all for showing everything. Um, I don't just talk it, man. I live it. You know what I'm saying? Like I pray for others, but before I pray for myself, I don't know why it's like that with me, but I just know that I'm gonna be all right. So, like I say, man, I like to pray for others, man. Send them some hope and stuff like that. But I was I seen this post that this rapper said, man, and he was talking about how it's hard for him to be motivated when people stop hating. And I felt that shit. I felt that, because to be honest with you, I love when people like doubt me. I love when people think that I can't do something. I kind of get like a feeling. I kind of get like a vibe when when you do something and it's like people don't want you to win. People, they're not supporting you. They don't want you to win. And deep down, you just have that feeling. And when I get that feeling, that shit just I just take off, man. That shit just inspires me. That's what really inspires me and forces me to never quit because I don't want them to win. I don't want them to win, to think that they won, dog. Like I don't want the haters to think that they won. I'm never gonna quit. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, and I might take a different route, but I'm never gonna quit on my goal. It may take me a different direction to where I succeed in other different ways, but I'm never gonna quit because of them. I'm never gonna give them the satisfaction. So to be honest with you, that's why I felt that because I get off when people hate or when people don't think I can do it or when I don't get the support. You know what I'm saying? I get off on that. I get off on building it from the ground up and just, and just taking the brand off to where I was talking about on a past episode where now I become the popular person. I'm not saying I'm popular, but I'm just saying to start from where nobody really kind of paid attention to you to now everybody pays attention to what you do and what you say. And that took hard work and it took consistency to make that shit happen. And I got in the how I got like that is because of people hating, people that didn't think I could take it to that next level. And that just inspired me and that pushed me. And that when the days that I didn't want to do that shit or do whatever it is, or even with you, the days that you don't feel like doing it, you need to think back to the motherfuckers hating on you saying, yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna do it. And that should force you to make some shit happen. That's what it did for me. And I love that. And that's why I felt that because that's my motivation. Just speaking on me, that's my motivation when motherfuckers hate or whatever. Or when I assume they hate. I even seen Tom Brady. He made a video and he pumped himself up before the game. He was just thinking of anything to just go out there and just light their ass up. Like he was saying, like, what did they say about me? What did they say that we couldn't do? And all that. And he was just like, he was lit. That lit a fire in him. What did they say about me last week? And that lit him up. Even if they didn't say that, he thought in his mind that they said that, and that motivated him and pushed him to do the type of things he went, which winning 6 Super Bowls. I think it's 7. Oh well, 6 or 7. But that helped him win those Super Bowls. That helped him in crucial times. And that's what you got to do. You got to think of whatever it is. They might not even be hating on you, but if you think that and that pushes you to another level, then keep thinking that shit. Keep thinking it. That's why I be supporting everybody, bro. I love to see people win, man. I love to see people win. That shit is tight to me. That shit is inspiring to me. I love that shit. I get off on that. I get off on seeing people that I know win. I don't always want to see celebrities out there winning and doing this and doing that and buying cars and showing off and buying houses. I'd rather see my friends. I'd rather see people that I know, people that I grew up with, people that, what I'm saying, I associate with, do that. People that I can see with my own 2 eyes doing that, buying houses, buying cars, taking trips. I like to see that shit. I don't want to just see it on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or YouTube, celebrities buying each other cars and gifts or taking these trips like that. Nah, man, I want to see us doing that. That's why I'm gonna always support whoever the case it may be. If you become a subscriber to the podcast, um, conversations from a loner and stuff like that, and you hit me up on the chat, man, I'm gonna chat back with you. If you allow yourself to, if you tell me your business and you do all that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna support you. I ain't no hate over here, man. I can't get to where I want to be if me hating on you and shit like that. So that's how I get some motivation, is from motherfuckers hating, even if they not hating. That's just how I get off. And I think that's what you got to do. You got to find what's gonna make you get off and knock your shit out and knock your goals out, man. Um, and to be honest with you, that's when being a loner or having a small select group of friends, that's when that helps. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta find you some friends that's just like you, that think like you, that's gonna be positive and that's gonna push you and that's gonna tell you the truth. All you need is one friend, to be honest with you. That's all you need is one friend. You don't need 2, 3, 4, 5. You just need that one friend that's gonna push you, that's gonna motivate you to another height. And that's why it's so dope being a loner, man, because the responsibility is really on you. The accountability is on yourself to make shit happen. So make some shit happen. But yeah, I love that quote, man, when he was like, how do I get motivation if nobody's hating? And I thought that was so dope, man. Shout out to Peasy, you know what I'm saying, from Detroit. A dope rapper that I kind of just started listening to a couple months ago. Dope. So I feel his vibe and I felt that quote on everything and stuff. But, you know, like I said, if they're hating, hey man, let them keep hating. Let them keep doing their thing, man. Let them build a little fan base. Cause sometimes, when somebody hates, it's always like a group. It's like they attract each other. It's like, oh, you don't like them too. Let's be friends. Shit like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy. How one person hates this person, and then they be like, oh, you hate him or you hate her too. Let's be friends because we hate this person. And that shit's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? When you can make people team up and hate you, that shit's wild. It's an amazing thing. Because you making friends, you know what I'm saying? Like you making people become friends because they hate you or they don't like what you do. But you know what I'm saying? Let them keep hating, because to be honest with you, it just take that one hit for you, that one time for you to be successful. Whatever your goal is, man, you can be grinding for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Man, it just take that one time for you could just hit on your goal, and you set for life. You set for life. And before long, them people that's hating on you, they gonna want to be on your team. They're gonna ask how you did it. They're gonna ask for tips. Yeah, they was hating for sure, but best believe when they see you winning, when they see your success, they gonna want some of that. They they're gonna ask for all kind of tips and directions of how they can do whatever they can do. So be prepared for that. Shit's wild out here, man. But like I said, it just takes that one time. It just takes that one hit, and you set for life. So whatever you're working towards, man, if you don't see the instant success and the gratification that early, just keep grinding, man. Keep putting in that work. It just take that one time. That day that you don't feel like doing it, that could be the day. Like I said, don't give up, man. Dreams and goals, that shit ain't made to be easy though. Like accomplishing goals, that shit ain't made to be easy because to be honest with you, everybody be doing it. Everybody will be doing it. So wherever your goal is, man, wherever your dream is, man, just keep grinding for that shit, dog. This is not no inspirational ass podcast, man. Motivational. I can't get that word out for shit, dog. This is not no motivational ass podcast, man. This is just the truth podcast, man. This is just conversations from a loner, man. This is just my perspective. This is just my opinion. This is just my view. So some of these shows they might be positive, and some of them I might be talking shit about certain things. Like the last episode when I was talking about the balloon release and shit like that. That shit's crazy. I don't want no damn balloon release, all right? But anyway, like I said, man, this is not a motivational ass podcast. This is just some truth telling, man. This is just from my side of the fence, man. This is from my view, from my angle, from what I see. And if you rock with me, I appreciate you rocking with me. And if you don't, then one day you will rock with me. Because you're going to be like, man, I remember when I didn't like that motherfucker. Now I like him. I fuck with him. So until then, man, y'all be safe out there. Y'all be blessed. Y'all never give up, man. And y'all keep inspiring because you never know who's watching. All right? I'm going to holler at y'all.